Good morning, friends. I'm Professor Shoyi Patil, working as assistant professor in Tuntadara Engineering College, Gadag. Today, again, I am coming before you with this small video, and the topic of today's video is the current scenario, that is about Corona Pendemic. So, some people are of the opinion that this Corona Pandemic, what is creating havoc inside as well as outside of the country, is just a conspiracy is just a conspiracy, and if handled intelligently, properly, it will not be a threat to the mankind. So from last 60 days I am studying this Corona Pandemic, watching TVs, hearing a lot of experts opinions, doctors opinions. So after collecting all those informations, I have come to certain conclusions. The first conclusion is, since the mortality rate in India, at least in India, is very less, it is about 0.5% compared to our population of 130 crores, it is only 0.5%. So it is not a life-threatening pandemic. That is the first conclusion I had come, if it is handled or managed properly. The second thing is, according to doctors, this corona, if at all infected in our body, it will stay in our body for about 21 to 28 days. 21 to 28 days. And in 21 days, if we manage it in our body, so that it will not create any havoc inside our body, in our internal system, or it will not damage our internal system, if we manage it properly, then our body itself has a capacity to develop or generate antibodies which can kill this coronavirus. So what we have to do is, we have to manage, even if we are infected by the coronavirus, we have to manage it inside our body without allowing it to cause any damage to our internal system. Then our body itself has all the necessary survival capacity to generate antibodies which can kill these viruses. So I remember Ayurveda. In Ayurveda, every medicine will be prescribed to take around 21 days. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಮಂಡಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಔಷಧ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 21 ದಿನ ಬೇಕು, ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಮಂಡಲ ಬೇಕು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನಂದರೆ, ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಹೋಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ, ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮನ್ನು ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿನಲ್ಲೇ ಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್, ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಇಮ್ಯೂನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮನ್ನು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದರೂ ವೈರಸ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದರೆ ಆ ವೈರಸ್ವನ್ನು ನಾಶ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಆ್ಯಂಟಿಬಾಡೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆವಾಗ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಂದರೆ 21 ಡೇಸ್ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಆಯುರ್ವೇದದಿಂದ ಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಿಂದಿನಿಂದ ಋಷಿಮುನಿಗಳ ಕಾಲದಿಂದನೂ ನಾವು ಆವಾಗಿನ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ, ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಜಡಿ ಬೂಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಂತೀವಿ, ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ವರ್ಧಿಸುವ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳು ಅಂತೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡರೂ ಸಹ 21 ದಿನಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಎಂತಹ ಕಠಿಣ ರೋಗವಿದ್ದರೂ ಗುಣವಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ವೈದ್ಯರಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ if at all gets affected by the coronavirus, what we can do. So the doctor suggests is, so we have to, in these 21 days, we have to be on diet. Of course, we have to be on what we call it as home quarantine, that is maintaining the sufficient social distancing from other people. We can home quarantine, and we have to follow a diet which will increase our immune system. So even the people who are quarantined are just giving these dietary supplements. They are not giving any medicine because there is no medicine at all for this virus. So they are only getting cured only by the diet. So some sort of healthy foods like fruits, fruit juices, especially the foods which give C vitamin, D vitamin, E vitamin, then eggs. So only by diet we can control the what you call it as the damage of the virus inside our system. According to that, after the with this, what we have to follow is we have to follow water diet, that is hot water diet. Frequently, we have to drink hot water so that the virus gets diluted, or that's energy of the virus gets diluted. It will not stay in the throat because virus affect main target is our lungs, and their main what we call it as the doorway to enter our body to attack the lungs is our eyes and our nose, not actually mouth. So eyes and nose, through which they enter through our throat and then go to the lungs and attack it. So we should clean our throat is frequently in a day, so 6 to 7 times a day. So depending upon the intensity of the throat infection, so we have to drink frequently hot water. That way we can dilute the effect of the virus. Then if we can manage this for 21 days, then our own immune system will produce antibodies which will kill the coronaviruses. Then we will be healthy and will come out as a asymptomatic, or what we call it as a healthy person. So this is the thing. This has been the opinion of all the doctors or the experts. So this is one part of the things what I wanted to discuss. Now what we have to do? What we have to do is every Indian citizen, 130 crore Indian citizen should make up their mind so that if they get infected by coronavirus by any means, they should stay in home quarantine. They should stay in home quarantine and follow the diet what I have prescribed now and get rid of the coronavirus. Because we are the carrier of coronavirus. We are the carrier of coronavirus, nothing else. So if we self-quarantine in our house, so there are a lot of benefits. One, the burden we are putting on the government will not be there. So that way we are helping the government so to maintain their budget intact. So that way we are also helping the government, helping the society. So if everyone follows this, whoever gets affected by the coronavirus, then we can definitely we can get rid of this pandemic. That is the reason when the first time our Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Modi called for 21-day lockdown, the main intention why doctors advised him to announce this lockdown was this 21 days Ayurvedic treatment period. But unfortunately, this message was not properly communicated to the people through the media, and even our health ministry has failed in this. They concentrated only on identifying the patients or the people who had infected and getting them quarantined and getting them treatment. But they never bothered about telling the people how we can get rid of this pandemic. So later, it is better to late than never. So what we have to do is we have to spread this message to everyone. Our media, instead of showing all those unnecessary things, the death rate, that this, so just to create panic among the people, so they have to pass this message on war basis, what we call it as 24/7. They have to convey the message how to get cured using home quarantine method if anybody is infected by the coronavirus. Otherwise, what happens? What is happening now? Why some people are calling it as a conspiracy? Means, okay, I am not blaming doctors or hospitals, because they are doing great service. They are doing great service. So we should appreciate their service, their work, their hard work. But some people are saying that the health ministry as well as hospitals are involved in treating the patients of corona pandemic, showing an expense of 3 lakh per 21 days of treatment per every citizen. But they have not given the details of the expenses, how it will be 3 lakh or 2.5 lakh or whatever may be. So how that much of expenses will be there for such treatment, because there is no vaccine for the virus, so there is no treatment for the virus. What they are giving to the patients is only the diet, the healthy diet, vitamin C, vitamin D, the fruits, juice, eggs, and all these things. Because even a lot of people have explained it to the media what they have got in the treatment and how they have cured. So no medicine at all. Okay, if we consider only the expenses of their stay in the hospital, or even if we consider they have been quarantined in a hotel, then it should not be like 2.5 lakh or 3 lakh. So that is my opinion. So lot of people calling it as a conspiracy, so that the people are using this and treating the people and making the bill of 2.25 to 3 lakh, which has to be released by the government. They are getting it from the government with the help of the generated bill. So that has to be stopped. So this is something serious. If it is true, I am not telling that I am an expert in this. And it is true. But if it is true, but somebody has to give it a thought, and then it has to be stopped. And I request everyone, if you get infected, just home quarantine, maintain social distance from, or lock up yourself in a room, preferably with attached bathroom. Somehow you maintain the social distance and follow the diet what I have mentioned, so that your own body will release the antibodies which can kill the coronavirus. So that is the way. So most of the people who have died in India are not healthy people. What I have observed, they have done some mistakes, or they had some bad habits, something like that. They had some previous ailment history, so previous history of ill health. So that might have caused their death, not actually coronavirus. So with this small bit of information, I am concluding this video. Please share this video, or at least please share this message to everyone, so that we cannot be a burden to a government. So whether it is a conspiracy or not, it should not be a burden to the government. And also another important thing I forgot. Why in outer countries like America, the so-called developed countries like America, Italy, Germany and all, the death rate is so high, the infection rate is so high? A serious study need to be done. Why it is less in India and why it is more there? Is it really our immune system is so good compared to all these countries, so that we are getting less infected, something like that? So that has to be given a serious study and some research has to be done, and repost had to be given on this. That also helps in future days, because in future days also we may have to face such pandemics frequently, because it is a part of biowar, and this it will not stop here, so it will continue. So therefore I am requesting all the people to be safe in your house, to maintain social distance. So to even if you get affected, maintain yourself for 21 days, so that you can get self cured by the diet itself. Thank you for listening and hearing this video. So thank you very much.